Hi, Jerry.
Hi, Kim. How are you today?
Good. Thanks for meeting with me for the
Sure.
Kim and Jerry podcast. But I wanted to get together real quick because I think we need to discuss something very specific this time, which is how to invest with us. I don't think we've done that.
No, we haven't. And this is going to be a great time to do that.
Okay. Well, I think let's just jump right in it because I think this is really important and I think we got some goodies to offer.
Agreed. I definitely agree.
Yeah, you want to give us some insight?
Sure. Um, as you mentioned, I've also had a number of folks in the community ask, so how do you invest? Or how do you invest with us? And basically, there are three ways. The first is what we call a joint venture. And a joint venture is basically an investor coming in with us. We're sitting side by side with us. We will go through and do the analysis. We'll find tapes, do an analysis, do our due diligence together, um, and then acquire the tape. We'll also work together to come up with how do we want to pay for it, how do we want to share the proceeds, how do we share the expenses, and things of that sort. So works really well for somebody that wants to really learn the business, wants to be hands-on, wants to um, do it, but also have somebody there that's like a coach that's right there holding their hand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The thing that I think about, the joint venture is that when I got into this space, I had some training, but basically they just sort of threw me out in the deep end of the pool and said, go swim.
Yeah,
And,
just
so
do it.
just do it. And, you learn, but I don't think I learned as quickly as I could have if I was working with somebody else, because I was learning, I was making mistakes, learning from my mistakes, doing better the next time. But having a coach there right beside me, somebody that's already gone through it, I would have learned a lot faster. I would have picked up the note business faster and probably built my portfolio faster. So I think the joint venture works real well. It's not something that you have to do forever, or even, you may only do one note, or you may do a dozen notes or 2 dozen notes. You may decide that this is something you want to do forever, but it's a way to get started. It's a way to learn the business. And so I like joint ventures.
No, no, I agree with you 100%. You know, we joint ventured when I came on board with
Sure,
um, investing in mortgage notes.
sure.
Even though I had gone through the mentoring program, I the joint venture as the next step was comforting to me. Um, it allowed me to be able to really feel free about learning the process without worrying about making a mistake, because with the joint venturing you have the opportunity to be alongside someone who is experienced, right,
Yep.
and can answer the questions, address the nuances that fall out that don't seem to come up until you actually go through buying a note. It's a valuable um, life-changing experience to joint venture. And even though I've been in it now for a while, I still like joint venturing. I think it's also a great way to be, you know, to bounce off questions and ideas and look at what the strategy is going to be, work through the exit of the note as well. Um, and like you said, it grew my portfolio, where I thought I would just maybe have one or two notes, but with the joint venturing opportunity, your portfolio can be anything you want it to be in regards to how many notes you want to invest in. And what you have taught me was the opportunity to be able to invest in bulk, right? And which is a whole nother experience, right? But these are the things that you come across when you're joint venturing.
Agree. Agree.
Yeah.
The other way that we have for investing is what's called a hypothecation. And
Mm-hmm.
hypothecation, that's for investors that really want a passive, steady, collateralized income. So with hypothecation, uh, an investor comes in, they provide us the capital to buy a note, and then we do all the work.
Right.
So we'll go out, we'll find the note, do the diligence on the note, do the negotiations, we'll acquire the note, and then we'll put a collateral assignment on that note with an investor so that they know every month they will get their steady passive income. We
Right.
typically work with them, agree up front what that income will look like, and they can be in for any period of time, 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, or for the duration of the note. So it's kind of customized to what they're looking for, but again, it's for more of a passive investor. So someone that's looking for a hands-off way to invest, they want to put their money to work as opposed to them working and just, like I said, have us do all the work. So
Right.
it works out well. We find a lot of investors that like to do that, again, for the passive nature.
Right. It is very popular because that's what people are looking for, right? They want to be able to do what they do, but they want their money to be able to do for them as well. And so
Yeah,
this is a program that, they can get involved in and have the confidence to know that their money is working for them through mortgage notes.
yeah. And, it's interesting. One of the things about the hypothecation, I know one of the first joint ventures I did was an individual that said, hey, yeah, I want to learn this business. I want to be right there with you. I'm giving them books, training, all this other kind of stuff. And their schedule just got too busy.
Right.
They're working a full-time job and, their heart was in it, but they really didn't have the time to be able to devote to learn the business.
You know,
And in hindsight, I realized the hypothecation was an ideal approach for that individual just because life happens. You're busy.
life happens, right? Right.
Yeah,
And everybody needs to respond to their own priorities, right? But you don't want to
agreed.
stop making that wise decision about how to invest your monies. And so the hypothecation opportunity in investing with mortgage notes is fantastic. And it's a popular program for us as well, right? So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think we have another popular program that we
Yeah.
have to offer that actually came to us, which was great. So,
So the third possible way of investing with us is what we're doing with the financial planners and financial analysts. What we will do is we'll work with a financial planner, we'll work with a financial analyst to set up a customized program for their clients so that we can acquire notes. They can put those assets in a client's portfolio, again, so they have a passive, collateralized income stream.
right.
And it's a program that we will sit down with. Like I said, it's customized for the individual needs of a financial planner for their company and for the planner themselves.
Right. No, it's a win-win um, because of the nature of mortgage note investing, right? With it only
Agreed.
having three possible outcomes, it's very secure, it's safe. Never say never, but at the same time, there's a little bit more confidence in regards to investing in mortgage notes, which helps the ability for the financial advisor to be able to present it to their clientele and make it a part of their portfolio. So it's a great relationship between us and the financial advisors and their clientele.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah, this was great. I think this is the top three. I definitely wanted to make sure that we brought to the forefront for everyone to be able to know this is what First Shield Financial offers. Um, Certainly, we have information like this out on our website at www.firstshieldfinancial.com. And we also offer a free consultation to be able to talk about um, what's best for you, what works, what we can look at to make sure to see which program would be better for you. And, just if you would like to explore more about mortgage notes, we have some resources that are also available. So we just want to make sure that we extend the invitation to reach out to us if you have any interest at all in investing in mortgage notes. Anything more you would like to capture in this moment?
No, just a quick summary. Three ways to be able to invest with us: joint venture, hypothecation, financial planners. And as you mentioned, only three possible outcomes with the note. They're going to pay as agreed, they're going to pay it off early, or they may fail to pay. But all of those three are things that we at First Seal Financial are very comfortable with. So
Right.
um,
I dare say we're experts.
I agree. So if you'd like to learn more, as Kim said, go to our website, www.firstshielfinancial.com. Check us out on Instagram, TikTok,
Facebook
Facebook,
and
and
Twitter.
and Twitter. Yes. So
Yep.
we're hitting all the social media
Yep.
opportunities out there.
Yeah. Okay, Jerry, this was great. Thanks so much for taking the time. As always, I appreciate you. Thanks for the Kim and Jerry podcast. Take care.
Thanks, Kim. Take care.
All
Bye bye.
righty. Bye bye.